Oniyame Mwakwaba about my YouTube channel, Henry Travel Episode. Maybe also official pa. Well, maybe a YouTube channel way because on TikTok I make us if I to say be our person who apply for visa now wow apply for wow visa. Now I say as a student, how do you able to apply for visa? And I say be I apply for visa no now we train him na unya reply bia na say I'm on contact us about your passport na ebia it take you so longer. Ebia what are some of the things that you can expect any other? But and then me person make kasafa appeal say ebia we apply for visa na you refuse you. Ayana, is it good to do an appeal? Well, we two things because I did back so when he say visa. So who apply for visa? I say who say a case and our year because anything that obia timid different ways at the visa no because obia in the case obia when the case they say nikunu wakwentu into your corner hall obi also so or as a student that's his case all year at the visa into visa bia o ye bia a case and our year now the visa. Sa so na nyame ye wadom na obedru akwantu ma se wo sabeka wo krata no enso be base wo case a wo be yinti a se ye ma wo krata de tina krom ha so just here good but I know ne dey I will leave it for another day but today no ye kasafa if it is good to do an appeal to your refuse visa. Well ye funny saying send me the kaka ashase no say who apply for visa a case and a year. Okay, into who apply for visa no any year refuse visa no into no na say a counselor no well who say okay wa hwe who say okay who case na why you say ebia who call as a student no well who say first of all school no nye genuine ebia school na wo UK na school na wo Canada no enye genuine school. Because according to research no and I won't say ayane was schools be or they qualified say amu international student a bit member school mo international student a bit me abba school ho into usually they say who apply as a student biana and I will apply for school in abroad I say we check it and who say as a school now will apply no say we person ko no are they part of the schools are yamamu full lances say international student bit me about school until when you are there as a between but I just want you to know. Okay, inti we abane sanamu say okay school na o per se o kono e wo Canada na UK and say Holland no it's we no any genuine school. That's a school no doesn't exist. Okay, inti no based on that until you refuse you. Right. Into your refusal ebia wo there you know say the school is genuine and the school exists and you have every means say with me prove you say yes the school exists right into your refusal no this is when you decide okay maminya appeal now appeal na wo ye no I say won say call the same person na or refusal no ho into the appeal no mamenye example bincho appeal no ode hu ni saying fane say Ghana when ya problem and now obi aye bibi etiaw na ode case no akọ local court so they are here and a local court edi asem no and I must say o case ade by the engine too and I will say won ti ase enti wo the asem no court Supreme Court. So there because it's like court biano ayana you court so say court no into we call Supreme Court and I say Supreme Court so there is court above every court so that I say into no say o person do case court there now you have to have enough evidence enough proof it nipa no based on that no obetimi aka say okay me decision na me colleague ni here no it wasn't right based on what there too many no I'll approve it but this is always not the case that happens because Usually 4 out of 10 and their visa gets approved when they appeal. 4 out of 10. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 and if they do an appeal, 3 out of 10 and if they do an appeal, their visa gets approved. Most of the times, it's refusal. So that's it. Because case now, until you refuse now, we appeal. Now you say in your own mind, you don't want to close the case. You want to follow up the case. So I say you want to follow up the case. And anything that we appeal, you don't pay for anything because you're following up the decision they made earlier. So I say, right. And what happened is the decision echo obi fufro. Now obi I say what's kakra first one refusal no. So I say good. And on no based on the evidence. And I know no crowd yeah based on evidence and proof when you know it's also a ball letter. It's at the count. So I say because I know any say embassy or na ebia you are there in person and bibi ni no hwe no ntia say otimi bisa directly no we no whereby say who send information in akọ bibi a we appeal no usually some refuse visa na most embassies no mal address e wo bibi a we appeal fako inchi so we appeal no onya wo prove no abo letter I explain bibi a na afi amude a envelope now the address na ka ho address am the man now the account no post it. Now quite remember said those days no Netherlands say na Ghana no who person you appeal you have to send everything by post over here. Into sure I didn't understand a very long process. Into me usually I don't recommend say you refuse a appeal but need also be depending one kasa. So that's it. Because it doesn't have enough money to start the process again. The best thing say to follow up the case, which is also good. But this is the difference between an appeal and it's a reapply again. So you refuse now you say you want to reapply again. Not just say first one you refuse and no you want to close the case. So that's it. You didn't follow up. You just want to close the case. You want to restart again, which is good. Because, if you restart again, not just say, based on, also, a Nema Amuka say, when you went to your farm, no, this time, no, we try say, Ubenyana great. Ubenya bibia. So I say, na asako the same person na or refuse you no before no. Asako nenim. So I say, na ekonenima or treat you as somebody that he just applied. But of course, I embassy, your record is already there. Of course, they will still see, say, one or two things there, some time ago, was it really true or not? Because last time I buy, I will say, who go as a student. Okay, and then what will say, you go in as a tourist. Not dream in Nakakra, which is normal. Ukraka, you'll feel that. What dream on Nakakra? But the thing is, say, of course, he's not gonna use that. I mean, he can kind of use that against you a bit. Thinking, say, you were desperate, and I say, one can say, you don't know what you're saying. And into most of the times, maybe because minim guy be or share one of my TikTok videos, or share one of my TikTok videos now. And I know catch me say, apply for Canada visa. You refuse, you're refusing the Canada visa. Or per se, or cobium, but or per se, or cannot apply as a student. Which is okay because Obia betimi I hear what they want to do, Also the Biameka say it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter how many times you apply for visa. You can apply as many times they refuse you. So that I say you can apply as many times they refuse you. Ain't maybe I find say, oh, apply for visa this month. Now you refuse soon next month. The following month you may apply you. And then your problem. But now one can say good for you say over train some intervals. And if when I say January you refuse visa, I can apply till ABR November. So I say good, very good. Because why is say applying within short time, Sana, they feel say you are so desperate. So I said they feel say you are so desperate. And you know, I'm gonna say you are so desperate, Sana, they will always refuse you. They will always refuse you. And you know, a good say, you know, you will give some intervals, you know, before, you know, before you apply or something like that. Now, one thing I say also, I do a question will say sometimes, you know, who can apply for visa, now you refuse to first one now. Very hardly say they will refuse you the second time if you are able to do exactly what I'm going to tell you. Me say you can apply for visa. Now see you refuse you very hardly say you will refuse to second one if you listen to the tips I'm going to give you. Now, who apply for visa who can apply for visa? Now you refuse you. Who say my white people be? White people no categories yet me refuse you. Near the work to one of the categories. Maybe number one you say you didn't give enough justification for the purpose of your traveling. Right, or the family visa. Right. Now, who say you refuse you like they don't have immediate a bit depending on Bazin, of course, but say a Schengen visa, near refuse they have a standard of categories. You mark you say you fall under this, you fall under that. I don't remember if it's I don't remember if it's 1 to 10 or 1 to 12. I don't remember, or 1 to 20. I don't remember. But oh dear, see a mouse happy panibia. Before we call second time, you know. Right, before we call second time, you know. Listen to this. Before we call second time, you know. But what they say, what this sapi panel and your guide. Na fatu with him. Na making sure say every category biano you have it. So I say if you have all those categories now, I very, very hardly say I will refuse you. Because so refuse you are so although to one of the categories they say Abia number 1 and number 5. I refuse you because number 5 you didn't have enough ties. So that's it. You fall under number 5. Or you fall under category 5. So that's it. Very good. Intino se utimi yet the America show ne say for some people white no for two enim na o papers na wa learning an app no make sure say category be a sha no wa paper wo dey support this category no wa number 2 no wa evidence and approval wo dey support this category 2 no wa category 3 na wa say dear people na me dey support and evidence and approve and na me dey support category 4. Ain't all this now? I very hardly say they will refuse you because or refuse you I saw those to one of the categories, and as a categories need now, so you have everything. You have everything. Ain't they don't have any reason to refuse you. Most people know we give them the reason to refuse us because say the thing is okay. Why apply for visa? Now I refuse you. Or say, okay, you fall on category 3. So that's it. I'm going to depend on market. You refuse to the Panama wa. What should I market on? Because instruction goes to say you were refused based on this. Now you are taking number 1. Now you are taking number 5, for example. It now said there was okay for them, but the taking one wasn't enough for them. But the thing is, say when pay attention, next time, you know, unya category 5, okay, now unya category 2, okay, the ticket say you didn't get no, say unya next time now, uko be over taking category 10, I was not taking category 5. So that's here, good, because though who say those ones, you know, you didn't really have it. So that's here, but and I say it wasn't strong. But say if you got taking in or tell me any nasa babium, it will take it 2 pay. Ain't no what drink called the other ones, so it will come back bium ko apply. No, I take it a 3 from the other ones now 1 take it before no. So that's here, because I say when say people be I'm refuse to people be I'm with them no, I'm also a copy. So that's here, good. And ninety now, oh dear. Or the people on the mouth, they take on the mouth, and no problem. Making sure say you go those ones, but the other ones they can't want taking on. Making sure say you have it and you have it strongly. It is a banisana, and it's so hard say they will refuse you. A very hard say, but they will refuse you. Very hard, very hard. Inti sharing so. Say unsubscribe my YouTube channel. Me sure say me sure obe subscribe na you can say because maybe yet videos be students how students can able to find school and they say be ya also betimi enya say be pay juma how to even find a work for the work to sponsor you to come to Germany or to come to France or to come to Holland.
Adia chebia aba ni pedemia penny koshe makola ni kejetia kiti ebito ne bibia abrantie ye jumadenje waketia sika nye sika ne je wa brekita ewum se